happy Saturday. Thank you for coming to the Amber Shows this afternoon. Okay, I got some good news, entertainment news. Let's get started. All right, congratulations first off to Serena Williams. She won the Wimbledon 2015. This is the fourth time she's won it, and she just can't be beat. That's all to it, so get used to it. Congratulations. Anybody can be beat, but she's just a winner, and she's determined, she's strong, and she's a Libra, like me. Okay, Walmart. Walmart will be melting the class rings that are bearing Confederate flags rather than complete the orders. A young lady went to go pick up her class ring for her nephew that she was surprising him with because he loves the Confederate flag, and she got his class ring made with the Confederate flag on it, and Walmart said they could not do it. They gave her money back, and they're no longer doing that. So, too bad about you and your Confederate flag high school ring. I didn't even know, that never even occurred to me that they got rings made. All right, so I wanted to talk about animal cruelty, which is really, my pet peeve. Please report if you see animal cruelty. Call 311, I believe it is, or 611. They'll give you the, wherever you are, it's an information line that you can ask, who do you contact for animal abuse? Or call your ASPCA in that area, and they can refer you as well. There's a lot of sickos out here, and if you are running around abusing animals, you are 9 times out of 10 also a serial killer, because they don't care about murder, raping. I mean, that's just plain cruelty. So this could be anybody, your next door neighbor. If you see, especially in the heat, animals that are left in cars, dogs, cats, if you see them in cars, the windows up or even just cracked, in this type of weather, it gets double that amount of heat in the car, and you should call the police. Dial 911, get the license plates, and report those animals are in that car. Okay, did you know that while being transported, that tigers can spend up to 24 hours a day trapped in cages, already barely bigger than they are. Also in Knoxville, Tennessee, some sicko who has to be a serial killer. I mean, you people in Knoxville, really, you should lock your doors, because there's someone who's actually skinning, burning, and beheading dogs there. There's a $17,000 reward out in Knoxville, Tennessee for the arrest of either the person or the persons who are doing that sickness. All right, there are 6 things that the most productive people do every day. So let's kind of go over them. It would be reading, sleeping, eating at home, throw stuff out, no news, no meetings, no phone, email, and experiences. So I'm just going to go over what each one of those mean in that category. So let's see. So now it started off with reading. Reading is really, really important. Reading is maybe the most productive thing that you can ever do. Here's what happens when you die at the age of 100. You've just lived a 100-year life. So when you read a few times in the day, you're absorbing an entire life of someone else's that you might admire or respect. It's like every book you read is a mentor, and how many mentors do you have? It depends on how many books. I love to read. I read all the time, and I have novels I read in my Amazon book collection on my Kindle. I have like a whole library of books, and I try and read 2 and 3 books at the same time a month. Sleeping also. I used to admire people who say I only need 3 hours of sleep a day. Only later did I find out that most of those people are borderline mentally ill. So think about the people in your life who say that they only need 3 hours of sleep. Just be honest now. Maybe there are they're not wrapped too tight either. So why is sleeping so productive? There's a brain science about rejuvenating the neurons, etc. in your brain. I read that somewhere. There are all sorts of studies that people who sleep more get less sick, have more willpower, they're at less risk for cancer. But there's something else. This is when you wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning or something, read, or 3 o'clock in the morning, just read something, or try and take a walk about 7 a.m. and then just start writing. Writing is also an activity that I really love the most. It's a passion for me. I always write. I am a writer. I'm a published writer. And I think these two things will do the trick. Write things down, walk, take 1 to 2 hour naps in the afternoon. You know, in Japan, they actually take it as being smart when you're at work and you say you need a nap, because they know that once you wake up, you will be rejuvenated and continue to work better again. So also, eating at home. Eating at home is real important. I don't personally like to eat out. It takes so long, and also you don't know the food that you're eating when you do that. You don't know how the person has washed their hands, the utensils that they use, where they clean. You don't have any idea with how they handle the food, how old the food is, if they've dropped the food. So it's always best to eat at home, and then you have to wait for a bill when you eat out, and you feel more bloated when you eat out. So just make some simple meals, and then you can be done in about 10 minutes or so, 2 meals a day. I probably save an hour or two by not eating out or eating junk food that'll make me feel bloated. I like to drink a lot of water, which will also keep you full. Also, throwing stuff out is good too to make you productive. So many people hoard things and keep things, and that, in my mind, clutter. I can't rest when I have clutter. I don't like anything messed up or messy or nasty. I really cannot rest. I could not rest if I had dirty dishes in my sink, or garbage that had not been taken out, or my bathroom's not clean, or my bed's not made, or my closet is not neat. I cannot rest. So declutter and get rid of things that you don't use. I remember Oprah said a long time ago, if you haven't used it in 6 months, don't even think about it, just get rid of it. Also, no news. You're much faster when you're reading the news. A lot of times you're much faster to get more depressed or sit down. You're not going to be productive about certain things. So I guess just try and look at as less of the news as possible, unless you're reading productive news about business, technology, science, or something like that that's going on in the world. But TV news can depress you. And no meetings. If you don't have to go to a meeting, don't go. Meetings are not fun. They're stressing at your job and things like that. But now, if you have a meeting with friends, that's fun. It can improve your relationships with your friends, but never go to any other type of meetings. Emails, don't email for an hour or so a day. Don't check your emails or your Twitter or your Facebook for an hour or so a day. Try that out and see how this will make you more productive. You guys have a great evening. Again, congratulations to my girl, Serena, my Libra girl. And you guys, I'll talk to you again either tomorrow or on Monday. Have a great day. Have a great day. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Thank you.